afterwards. A little bit of a extra Disney block for you guys. What's not to love about Disney games? Nothing, that's what. So, yeah, this is mostly a trivia game with a couple of playable levels thrown in just to spice things up. So first thing we're going to do, I think what I'm going to do is show you guys the weird thing that this game does if you don't put in a name. Normally you'd select A, it's a little bit faster, but we're just going to go with no name and you'll see what it auto-populates with. It's kind of weird. So here we go. And let's start it. And I paused right away. My bad. There it is. See, Bamboo 7 is now my name. Which apparently is... It's not what I pressed down. You come on, video game. It's Gooseberry was the answer to that. Okay. This is, Tommy Kirk. Yeah, okay. Good. I got the hard question right, and I got the easy question wrong. So this is, a father, just Geppetto. There's a couple of, Pinocchio questions. I want to make sure I didn't get the answer to the wrong one. All right, so first thing we got here is a QTE, the world's first QuickTime event. That is verifiable, but not with facts. I have no idea. It's an early QuickTime event anyway. But this is Space Mountain. This is exactly like the ride at Disney World. I am just back from Disney World, not more than 2 months ago. And I didn't go on Space Mountain, but I went on it as a kid. And I'm pretty sure it was exactly like this. I seem to recall having to press a lot of buttons to make the thing go. So we have to go to planet or station F here. And we just have to press the controls that come up on the screen. When the meteors are on the screen, doesn't matter what color they are, we press the A button. When the spaceships are on the screen, we press the B button. Otherwise, we just follow the D-pad presses that it indicates. We get 2 misses, the third one, and we're out. We have to do the whole thing over again. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Ooh, okay. I got away with one there. Apologies for the quiet here. I am trying to pay attention because I really don't want to have to do this again. It's easy, but it's also easy to mess up. This game does have some pretty rockin' tunes, so at least we got that going for us, which is nice. Should be a second one, and we should be done. Oh, down. Okay. Huh. We're still going. Anytime now, video game. I think we've exhausted E pretty well. And there we go. Alright, finally. So from Space Mountain, we're going to go up to Autotopia, which is now called the Tomorrowland Raceway, if you go to Disney World. They changed the name, but it's basically the same thing. In Disney World, this is an on-rails thing. Ride, I guess. Ride is maybe an overstatement. You just go around the track. You see the nice Disney sights. There's no stars to collect. We collect stars in this level in particular because, you know, we really have nothing else that we have to do except for not get pushed out of bounds. We die if that happens. But the stars are going to allow us to use power-ups in later stages. That's going to be very beneficial. So here we got a little bit of bump and jump action. It is somewhat easier than real bump and jump. Ooh, okay, almost went off the reservation there. So coming up here, I have to stop and wait for this bridge to fill in, and there we go. Get going again. We are on a timer that's not on screen. The music will change when we're starting to run out of time, but we have plenty of time. We're doing fine here. We're fine. No problem. There we go. Alrighty. So now we're going to go answer some questions before we do our next thing. Our next question is in front of Cinderella's castle here. And these questions are random. There's about 50 of them in the game or something like that. Name it King of Hearts. That's Little King. Alright. So now we go in front of It's a Small World. Fortunately, there is not an actual It's a Small World level, because as we all know, that ride sucks. Alright. What does Mary Poppins pull out? That's a hat stand, is the answer to that wonderful question right there. Okay. That's 2 questions down. We're going to answer one more before we get back to the gameplay portion of this video game. And to do that, we're going to come all the way back down to the front entrance. Okay. Name of Pinocchio's constant companion. See, there's the second one. Jiminy Cricket. That's the answer to that question. Everyone knows that, though. Constant companion, I feel like, is odd wording for a children's game, but what are you going to do? So we're going to go to Pirates of the Caribbean next. And the goal here is to rescue all of the trapped women and also to light the signal fire. So I have no means of attack right now, but later on in the stage, we'll get that. Ooh, the slowdown is real. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's usually this bad. A little bit bad luck with that spawn there. So there's our first lady. We're gonna come down and get this boat. I'll pick up these stars just for safety. Interesting thing about these cannonballs. The cannonballs themselves don't hurt you, but the water that splashes up does. As you see, I just went right through all of those cannonballs, no big deal. Okay, so we're gonna use our first invincibility to get over these fireballs without getting hit. Nice. And we had just enough time to do that, so it's very important that I time that just right. Oh no! Oh man, what a terrible jump! Alright, so now we have to do the whole thing again. That's the bummer, which is why this is a 15-minute estimate for what should really be like... For my case, it's like a sub-12 game, but if you're good at this game, it's sub-11 minutes. I just jumped too early. Got a little bit too anxious for it. Again with the These pirates are being jerks. But we do get more stars. That's nice. As long as we don't game over, we get to keep the stars that we collect in a stage. Oh man, that RNG was great. I don't know if I have enough magic this time, so we're just going to play this safe. We're going to use magic on another stage as well, so I'm just kind of... We exhausted the magic I intended to use already, so I'm just going to be a little bit careful with that. Right here. Scary jump! The jump looks super scary, but I guess I can say this now that I successfully completed it. Never had a problem with that jump. Can't say the same about that other jump that I screwed up. All right, one more Lady Do rescue, and then we're gonna light our signal fire, and we are done. There we go. So I mentioned I went to Disney a couple months ago, and fun fact, one of the guys that works on Big Thunder Mountain, which we're about to go to in a little bit here, looks just like the character in this game. Good with that. He has the hat, the beige outfit, the whole business. I like to think that's an homage to this game. It's one of the more under the radar, I think, Disney games, especially for the NES. I mean, you got so many classics, the DuckTales series, the Chip and Dale series, Darkwing Duck. But this sort of flies on the radar, and some people just really, really hate this game. But it's definitely a bit of a pain when you first try to play it. You're dealing with the enemies and having no attacks at first they get kind of daunting. Some of the stages are not very clear how you have to properly complete them, but once you play it for a little bit, I don't know, I really enjoy it. But as you can see, we have candles as our projectile in this stage, instead of having to collect them later on in the stage as we did in Pirates of the Caribbean. We're pretty much good to go now. Ooh, now it got a little dicey. Okay. Okay, next chair. Okay, wait for it. And now, there we go. Oh boy, all right. You're just going over open pits here, so even though it's very simple what you have to do, it's still a little scary every time. Whoa, I should have been hit there. I got lucky. Okay, here comes the book. Gotta be careful. We don't have much room. Okay. Just gotta run and jump here. Don't get hit by the ghosts. Don't fall. Alright, we have 11 candles. We're in pretty good shape. Collect a couple more here while we wait. The big boss is gonna come down. It's that first ghost we saw in the stage. Where is he? Where is he? What are we doing here? Hello, video game! What is going on? The boss didn't spawn! Oh, there he is! What was that delay? Oh my goodness. Holy hell! I have never seen it take that long before. Oh, this run was not to be. Alright. Hey, we just answered that question by starting that stage. 999 ghosts are in the Haunted Mansion. Alright, Big Thunder Mountain. Let's get a 4 here. 4th station, baby! The easiest one to go to. All we have to do is hold right the entire time. And occasionally break so we don't run out of health. But yeah, this is great. This is ideal. Finally, something good's happening. So yeah, this is literally on rails. We just have to make our way to the proper station. We have 4 stations that are possibilities. We got the 4th one, my favorite one, because all you have to do is hold right, as I mentioned. When you're on the right side of the screen as well, there are no broken tracks either, which means you can't instantly die, which is very nice. As you saw, I ran into a boulder right there. We have 3 hit points, no big deal. I don't think we'll be hit by anything else in this stage. If we do, we can take one more hit. Yeah, we just keep holding right here. And eventually, very shortly here, right about now, we're going to come to the 4th station and we'll be done. It was nice of the game to give me that one. Alright, so now where do I have to go? Oh yeah, over here. So we are nearly done. We're about to land the plane here, folks. We have to answer 2 questions from this guy, and then we're done. Oh, we got the Fauntleroy question. I love it. It's a legit run now. Alright, we're at the Circle H Ranch here, and we are done, folks. We got all of the keys we need. Let's go open the door to Cinderella's castle, and that's the run right there. 12 minutes, 29 seconds. Not too shabby with that death and with whatever happened in the Haunted Mansion. Pardon me, a little bit of a cold here. But boy, that was weird. But that's Mickey's, oh no, I'm sorry, that's the next game. That's Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. Pretty fun game, nice and short. And coming up in just a few moments, I will be playing The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse for the Super Nintendo. Stay right here. You're watching Retrothon on RGLtv.